Oh, yes. Oh, oh, it's amazing down here. Wait, wait, wait. What's that red button right there? Oh, wait a minute. Shit. It's recording. But I'm simply not ready. I've been away for over a month and I just don't know how to confront those faces. I guess I could make something up. Or I could tell the truth, but then again, it's the internet. Why would you do that? Do you know what? I'm gonna come out and say it. It's time for the truth. It's time to tell people where I've been. So, let me just get off up the floor. Oh, there we go. Right. Hello. Don't be alarmed. I've just been, I've been under your bed for quite a while now, over a month. I don't know how you haven't noticed. I mean, as you can see earlier, I've been making some pretty weird noises down there, but yeah, I don't know how you're just fine with that. So you're probably wondering, Rage, what in the foxtrot have you been doing? Well, it's none of your business, you know? Just been doing what I needed to do. Just needed this break. And it's helped me, of course. But, yeah, now we're back into it, so yes. Welcome, my freaks and foreskins, to yet another one of these. Yeah, just great. And we're going to be taking a look at, just stupid people just doing stupid things, as usual. I mean, the internet's fucking full of that shit. It's never a surprise anymore, is it? So picture the scenario first, right? You are an extremely large person. I mean, if you are, then you're probably going to relate to this. And you just want to, like, get a taxi or a cab, whatever you want to call it, to get to your destination. And you're about to go into the car, but lo and behold, your folds won't fit in there. So what do you do? What do you do? Do you A, accept the fact that you can't get in there, and you have to realize that, maybe I have to change the way I live. I have to change my lifestyle, just try to eat better and to lose this weight because it's embarrassing and I just can't handle this anymore. I need to be the best me I can possibly be. Like, would you rather just, do that? That's A. Or B, which is just blame, just throw a hissy fit, blame everyone and everything around you, and, obviously you don't have to change, and and just complain. And of course, in this video as well, apparently this woman files a lawsuit against Lyft because she couldn't fit in the car. Or I could just add C, you just get angry at the fact that you can't get in there and just headbutt everyone in sight. There's no holds barred. So, anyone can get this head right here. Wait, that sounds weird. No, don't take that out of context.
You people disgust me.
So yeah, apparently this person may have chosen B, but we're going to look a bit more into this and watch this video by Asmongold. And it's called £500 Woman is Suing Lyft. She couldn't fit in the car. That's what's in the title, so don't have a go at me for that. Do you know when it comes to social media these days, that's all I see is people getting just fucking offended. Do you know what I call this era myself? I just call it the offended era. Because that's where everyone, they just want to play victim. They want to have that little special spotlight on them to, to show that, oh, they're just making a difference, They're just something unique, something special. In reality, that's not how it is, You just look like an idiot. So guys, I have to warn you though, right? If you do get offended by this video, right? I have to strongly advise that you just leave. Yeah, that's just it. If you don't like something, like you don't like what someone says or someone does, you just go the opposite direction. But some people can't take that hint, so so yeah, let's just get into this. Let's get into the video. I'm just rambling on now.
We got a lawsuit on our hands.
Oh boy, let's go.
Shit is getting real.
Shit is about to hit the fan, is it?
Is trending.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Of course it is.
This woman was declined. We're just starting to look at this. The driver's license unacceptable behavior. Please DM us at your earliest convenience for additional support. We'd like to address this as soon as possible. So she's going in and she's looking to sue Lyft.
Okay. Right.
Is this pretty much the whole thing? Yeah, it is. We'll look at a few more of these too. Hit with a multi-million-dollar lawsuit because the driver told her she needed to order an XL vehicle and wouldn't drive her.
Really? That's what the driver said. I was waiting to see what the driver said to this woman, and that's what he said. Well, this is what really annoys me, right? The driver's not wrong. Like, I'm not trying to be sad or anything like that, but that's just the truth. If you are struggling to fit in a normal sized car because of your weight, then clearly you need bigger transportation. But of course, like I said, this is the offended era where people get offended by everything, so they can just, just for the sake of getting offended. So, yeah, oh my god, this is going to be... Clown World, dude. It's Clown World all over again. Well, it's not all over again. It's continuing. Like, it's mad. It's like you can't tell people the truth anymore these days, just in case they just do shit like this. Like, I understand, right? You have to be subtle. You have to be, like, treat a situation with respect. But at the end of the day, right, if people are as delusional as this, they need to be told the truth. Whether they like it or not, really. Because otherwise they're just going to keep just being in this bubble where, like, it's not me that's the problem. You know what I mean? Oh, boy. Let's continue. Come on.
Blanding tells us she was just trying to get to a Detroit Lions watch party this month when her Lyft rolled up.
As I'm walking, I see him, like, making faces or whatever. I'm like, oh, man.
She already knew.
I can fit in this car.
But believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me.
He told her there's not enough room in his car.
The kicker part was when he started to talk about his tires. I feel like that was a slap in the face. That was like my tires, like...
The driver said his tires could not handle her weight.
Every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yeah, because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
He apologized, canceled the ride, and left her there. The rapper says she's pretty tough.
I get the money and flip it and make it.
Dank DeMar.
Oh, God. Really? So... there is one thing that happened, which I thought she got in the car and then the driver said, oh, I can't, drive you, I can't. I thought she attempted to get in. So it seems like from the video there, she might have not had the chance to try to attempt to get in the car. I mean, at least the driver apologized, but, apologies don't mean much these days. I mean, you can apologize as much as you want to someone, but it seems like people just don't accept it. They just want to keep taking things further,
The mic is crushed by the whole situation.
I just want them to know, like, it really hurt my feelings.
It looks like Lyft might be hurting pretty soon, too.
I knew it was illegal, and I knew that it was wrong.
Her attorneys, John Marco and Zach Runyon, say weight is a protected characteristic in Michigan by law.
It would be no different than a driver pulling up and saying, I don't want to have black people in my car, or I don't want to have Christians in my car, or Muslims in my car. It's the same. Under the law, it's the same.
The lawsuit is filed. Since she posted the encounter on social media, other full-figured folks...
I don't think that that's necessarily true, because then people that went to a airline would be able to sue the airline if they couldn't fit inside of the chairs.
Funny you should say that, because wasn't there like that whole thing with I can't remember her name, but there was a woman that went on social media complaining about how she couldn't fit in the seats on airplanes, and she wanted there to be like bigger seats for airplanes so they can fit in. What I want to say though, right, is if she did get in the car and she was allowed to get in the car and there was some damage done to his tires somehow, I'm just saying, like, what would happen then? Do you know what I find really funny, right, as well? When it comes to rappers, like, aren't they supposed to be, like, thick-skinned, show, like, oh, they don't give a fuck? I know, it's just funny seeing, like, someone who's a rapper just go, like, it hurt my feelings. Like, I understand we all have feelings no matter what, But I just think this whole thing is just taken too far. Like seriously.
You can't control being a race or ethnicity, but you can control your weight. It's not the same. Well, one of them is a logistical issue. The other one is a personal opinion, right? So, for example, there's no real logistical reason for why a black person can't sit in a car, but a white person can. If you are so big that you can't fit in a car, then I think that logically this is a totally different situation than just baseline discrimination. How big is too big? I'm not sure, right? And that's what they're going to have to figure out. Clearly, that's what they're going to have to figure out. And Uber cards are not regulated like air travel. Well, what my point is that I don't see where, I hope they deny our big ass claim. They know damn well to order a Lyft XL to begin with, and man was about to risk his shocks due to her. She's trying to be a cheap way out. This is nobody else's fault. If you're that size, help yourself. Well, it depends on what the XL is and also what people tell them to do. This is the whole thing.
You see of my size.
What's your saying?
Yeah, I got no space at my car is small.
Yeah.
I can fit in this car.
No, believe me, you can.
Yes, I can.
Believe me. So, I'm sorry.
What I'm gonna do about my money?
I'm gonna cancel you. You're not gonna be charged.
So you telling me I can't get in the Lyft because I can't fit in your car?
Yeah, you need to order a bigger car.
What makes you think I can't fit in a car?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What makes you think I can't fit in this car?
Because the car is small in the back.
My best friend has a Benz that's newer than this that I can fit in. That's the same size.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I can't.
So you really telling me I'm too big to get in your car?
I think they need a policy for this. Because I can see this becoming a problem.
That's the thing now as well. Well, like, because this has been on social media, other people of her size will also, attempt to do the same thing. You know what I mean? So that will become a problem if they don't sort it. So they better hurry up and do that.
To have a policy for this, Lyft and Uber needs to have, because this is really, like a weight policy or something like that. It's the driver's choice.
So I gotta order another Lyft.
And to be more specific with you, I got very tired tires.
What I got to do with your tires?
I wonder.
Yeah, and you have no space.
How you know I don't have no space?
Yeah, I got no space in the back. Believe me.
How do you know I don't have no space?
Because I've tried before.
Huh?
Because I've been in this situation.
So every big person you turn down because they can't fit in your car?
Yes.
Well, yeah, that would be the logic, right?
Because they need to order the Uber XL.
No, I don't never have to order Uber XL.
Then I'm really sorry.
What's your name?
Abraham Carter.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Yeah, she just likes to cause problems. Yeah, no, she's trying to cause problems, absolutely. And if this guy already went through it before and he had this problem in the past, I feel like, these people that are trying to, fuck that, she can order a Lyft XL. Yeah, if they have a reason for it, and what is Lyft XL? Let me look this up and see what listen, guys, I'm like 135 pounds. I don't even know what Lyft XL is.
Same.
Lyft XL is a ride option that provides a larger vehicle for groups up to 6 people.
So yeah, it's like sort of how like if you were going out to a party and there was like say 8 of you that wanted to go out, you obviously get these like the minivan ones. I'm guessing that's what they said she should have went with, or like something similar to that. You can just get like bigger vehicles. I think these days, right, because it seems like so many people are babied over the internet, like so many people just are in such denial that they can't accept reality. Like, just the problems that they have, they can't just admit that, like, because any normal person, right, I know it would probably hurt if someone said that to you, right? But if, anyone who was just like a normal person would have just said like, oh, okay, yeah, I understand, whatever, like, hurts a bit, but I guess that's just the way it is. You know, I only have myself to blame for getting in this position. So, yeah, so any person would have just, like, you know, said that, but not people like this. They're all about, like, just, you know, everyone else is the problem. I'm just, you know, there's nothing wrong with me.
So when you have a group of more than 4 people, when you have a lot of luggage, well, what if you're bigger than 4 people? Like if somebody's 600 pounds, I mean, I mean, let's think about this. Like again, what is this?
Do you know where there needs to be on Lyft? They need to have like do you know when you have like a a weight limit on roller coasters? That's what they need to have. Like, you know, for certain lifts, like they just need like a weight restriction. Just say like you cannot ride in in this vehicle if you were over this amount of weight. I mean, could work, yeah. I mean, they do it on roller coasters and people can't fucking complain. They can't, you know. And even if they do, well, it's understandable why it's the case. So I would, yeah, just do something like that. It's easy enough then. And then they can't complain then. You can just go to them that, you know, you should have seen on the website or the app, you know, where, well, obviously it's in there where like is a certain weight restriction to these sort of vehicles. You know, you needed to upgrade, you know. Like, I don't know if the Lyft XL is it a bit more expensive than just a regular Lyft, or are they just the same price? It doesn't matter. Because if it was more expensive, then I could probably understand a bit more. But if it's the same price, then whatever. So.
Larger vehicle that can fit up to each passenger. Okay, so this is necessarily for the amount of people and not the size of a person. XL is that's what I was wondering. It's like, do they have a distinction for people that are massively overweight? Because here's really the truth. Let's be honest, he did her a favor. I mean, my Uber gets canceled because I don't want to go from New Jersey and New York. Yeah, sure. And that costs more. She was being cheap. Maybe you're right. I mean, I would say this. Like,
so it might cost more. But still, like, that's the position that you are in, and you have to accept that. Like, if you have to, you know, just pay more because of your size, then that's just the way it goes. It is. So,
like if you can't fit inside of a car, and you getting inside of the car is going to damage the car, I don't really know what else to say. It seems like it's obviously a bad thing. These people are trying to make an extra buck and can barely afford car maintenance and repairs. He's not a mechanic or an engineer. He's just playing it safe. Yeah. I feel like if you have a, like, you know, for example, she's not getting declined for any other reason that's not numerical. Like, I mean, if basically she was trying to put 500 pounds in that car, then I feel like they probably would have said the exact same thing to her. So
yeah.
If the problem is that it's her size, then that's clearly not discrimination. It's not. I don't know what else to say. Yeah, just be like, it's fine to cancel it, I'll call another one. Yeah, exactly. And people like this create a huge problem. I feel like people like this are looking to create issues themselves. And I think that in most cases, that's generally what the outcome is. They're looking to create these problems and go into this, and that's the primary function that they have. She's 500.
Yeah, it says there as well. She's 489 pounds, so she's not far off 500. I do reckon, like, if she did go into that car, you never know. Something could have happened to the vehicle. And, of course, if anything did happen to the vehicle, who's going to be paying it? Who's going to be paying for, like, the damage to it? The driver. But no, we all have to have a fucking victim mentality these days. All the fucking time. Like, the best thing you can do is admit to yourself and to just have, like, fucking common sense. Like, you know what I mean?
Pounds, that driver's 200. That's too much for the car. What if it was two 250-pound dudes? I don't know. I mean, I think that it's also, like, I mean, if you have... So this is... It's a little bit different, right? So it's like weight displacement. Like, if you put 500 pounds on one side of the car, it's different than putting 500 pounds on one side and another side 250, right, per axle. So there's a lot of different, like, again, this is a logistical reality.
Yeah, it's like, you know, if it's like if you were on a seesaw, like if she was on one end and the driver was on the other, you know, who's going to be floating in the air? It's not going to be him, is it? You know what I mean?
I don't think this has anything to do with like a discrimination or like, I'm not trying to make fun of her for being overweight or anything out like that.
No,
but like to act like you're going to sue Lyft because this person doesn't want to put their car in danger because of your size. This is like prime level entitlement, and it's pretty fucking embarrassing, to be honest. So, yeah, I'll read a few more. She's so big, she'll be on every side of the car? I mean, sometimes, right? I mean, it depends. But it's concentrated versus dispersed weight. Yeah, exactly. And so, yeah, back middle seat is always there. Yeah, but sometimes back middle seats don't have seat belts. And
before he continues on with this, right, I forgot about that part. Like, I didn't think about it. The whole, like, seatbelt thing. Like, how would she be able to, like, you know, get that seatbelt around her? I'm just saying. And obviously, if anything happens to her, then that's on the driver, because obviously for safety and everything like that, like, yeah, that's also another reason that it wouldn't be a good idea if you know, he gave her a lift. So
person's not wearing a seatbelt in a lot of places, they're breaking the law.
Yeah.
So if a person can't put a seatbelt on, then Uber is effectively facilitating a crime, and they can't do that. You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the problem that I think people have, is that this is so obvious to me what it is, and somehow people are acting like it's crazy.
Do you know what these people remind me of, right? They remind me of, like, Michael Jackson from South Park when he went into the body of Ike. You know, when everyone was trying to tell him the truth, you know, but he was just going, oh no, that's ignorant, that's ignorant, that's ignorant, you can't say that, that's ignorant. That's what these people basically are like. They'll just go like, oh no, you're ignorant. You know, you don't know. You don't know. It's not the truth. I won't accept it at all. But yeah, that, like, Asmongold said it best. They're like, what else can you say? It's crazy, but there's going to be people out there that will support this, and it's just, I'm just bewildered. I just don't know what to say. And I want to put this at the end of the video, right, because I went into the comments section and I saw a joke. Well, I don't know if you can call it a joke, right, but it tickled me. It did. And someone said, right, she didn't need a lift, she needed a forklift. And yeah, laughing at that, I was like, yeah, it's bad, but, you know, that was just good. That was just a good one. I just couldn't, like, help just not add that into this video, because, like, so bravo whoever made that comment, because it just fits well. So fuck. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. You know, remember to like, subscribe, all that good shit. I hope you all have a great day. Remember, just to get into the right size vehicle today. I think that will really help, you know, for safety reasons and all that good stuff. You know, it doesn't put much pressure on the car. I mean, you got to think of the car, man. I mean, like, for example, right, if she was on a horse. I mean, look at those horses when they're holding up someone really heavy, where they have that tear rolling down their eye. Like, they just want to just collapse. The horses just want to collapse. But of course the horses can't say anything, but they're in pain. Think of the cars like that, where they may not be able to speak, but they're in pain. They will be in pain. I'm going to hell, but you know what? I don't care. Who cares anymore, man? So yeah, all jokes aside, if you can count them as jokes. So yeah, so I'll see all of you in the next one, guys. Just remember to stay safe, you know, just don't be an idiot. Be smart, have common sense, you know. Don't listen to, like, stupid shit on social media. What else can I give? I don't know. Have a good one, and I'm out. And I'm peace. Yeah.